can tell a child's age in Guatemala based on whether they cry or not. That's pretty telling. That's a hard life to know that crying doesn't matter.
65% of Guatemalans are in extreme poverty. They wake up every morning wondering if they're gonna get a meal, if they're gonna get well that day. They feel they're forgotten.
And seeing the conditions that these kids live in, it's a different world. Once
you walk through it and smell it and sense it and see it, it'll grip you in a way that you haven't probably been gripped before. People ask me that all the time, how did I pick Guatemala? And the truth of the matter is, God picked Guatemala for me. I got exposed to it at church one Sunday, putting together a mission trip to go and start a construction project at the Shalom school. As that program just got underway and the church is changing direction, we had to maintain a position in Guatemala and try to see that to its conclusion. But we needed an entity for that to happen, so we formed a 501c3 and named it after the church. We named it the Shalom Foundation. God broke my heart for those kids. I had just made a vow that I was gonna, do whatever I could, whatever that looked like.
In 2011, the Moore Pediatric Surgery Center opened and began providing hope to thousands of children and teenagers each year. Surgical teams from across the U.S. work side by side with Guatemalan doctors and nurses to provide the best surgical care possible.
Guatemala is a unique country. The demographics are very interesting. I think I've heard that half the population is children. The needs for these families and these children are very great. And the Moore Center is a truly special place.
I have been to a lot of hospitals in Guatemala, probably more than I ever want to remember, and this is hands down the best facility I've seen in Guatemala City.
La misión que tenemos es mostrar el amor de Dios a través de cirugías a niños de 3 meses a 17 años. Si no existimos, no hay otro lugar donde pueda recibir este tipo de cirugía a los niños. Es demasiado caro recibir esas cirugías en nuestro país. Las instituciones públicas no lo están proveyendo y a nivel privado es demasiado caro.
Hemos sufrido mucho yendo a citas por varios lados porque la niña se ha fracturado constantemente y muchos lados donde nos han cerrado las puertas porque ya nos ven como un caso perdido, ¿verdad?
If somebody has a problem that is more severe than you could typically treat at an outside hospital, it could be done here.
It's not just heart surgery, it's not just plastic surgery, it's not just ophthalmology, it's everything that you can think of.
Our facility is a facility that addresses the needs of the children from initial diagnosis and screening all the way to the surgery procedure and from there appropriate medical follow-up with a Guatemalan physician.
And that's really different and really sought after in an international mission, healthcare-wise.
So it's really, I think, something that puts us all at ease in terms of quality of care. We know that if there's a problem, we're going to hear about it, and if there's a problem, somebody will be there to be responsible for it.
Our patients here are extremely thankful for anything that we do for them, even if we see their babies and touch their babies and examine their children. That alone seems worlds to them.
To have the Moore Center, to have the Shalom Foundation, it's hope. It's for them to say, there are people that care about me.
It means those children will have an actual life, a different life, a happy life.
Pues la verdad sí que no hay forma de cómo agradecerles todo lo que he estado ahí, no hay cómo pagarles todo lo que ellos han hecho. Ahí sí que son como unos ángeles que Dios mandó en nuestro camino.
And it is exciting to come and see these families and feel like we're part of fulfilling a great need.
Porque las manos que dan nunca se quedan vacías. Hay una recompensa del Creador.